How did you find the timing? Like, was it faster?
Definitely a little quicker coming down King Street for sure.
I love it. It took me, I think it's shaved like 10 to 15 minutes off the road.
Right turns only. Do not go straight through.
The King Street pilot getting rave reviews from TTC passengers now that streetcars have been given priority between Jarvis and Bathurst. Private vehicles that end up on King now must turn right at the next block. Take a look at the King Street pilot project in action right now. Police are stopping this vehicle, letting them know that they can no longer travel through on King Street. That is just one of many drivers who have been pulled over this morning during the rush hour. Big changes for passengers, but it's drivers who really have to get used to this. Police handing out these pamphlets to let them know what they're in store for.
The first words out of everybody's mouth is, "I didn't know." Well, the reality is some people did say that they'd seen the signs, but didn't really know what they meant or didn't really want to abide by them because they didn't think they were in force yet.
Car after car, sometimes 3 cars at a time were pulled over. And in a few days, that could lead to a $110 fine and 2 demerit points. Police say this week will be more about education. Is it going to be harder for you to get to school in and around the area?
Of course it's going to be harder, yeah.
How is that going to affect your drive?
It's not that bad. Like, I just work down the street. I just got to go around on Front.
Front Street is one of several parallel routes like Wellington, Adelaide, and Richmond that can expect more traffic as a result of drivers steering clear of King.
What other cities have seen, though, who have implemented these kinds of changes is that, yeah, for the first few weeks or so, there is congestion elsewhere. But then it works itself out. Of course, there are going to be people who need to drive, but there are others who may have given up on transit because of the congestion, because it took so long to get from A to B on King Street. We're hopeful that maybe we can get some of those people back.
And drivers may come across signs like these, one that says you can't turn left, but the other says you also can't turn right between 3 and 7. Well, King and Bay is one of the rare intersections where you can actually go straight through. The bottom line is you do have to pay attention to each intersection because the signs may be different. Obey the signs when you approach them. At King and Bay, Tammie Sutherland, City News.